Well, the weather's holding out here in late October. 65 degrees, which for our neck of the woods is not unheard of, but let's just say very welcome. So I got 3 more firewood crates to fill, and I got plenty of logs over there, so I'm gonna just peck away at that. I'd like to think I get more than that done today, but I gotta clean the chimneys still before I can burn. So, and then I have that that stuff that I cut last fall, good seasoned oak, that's just stacked, so I gotta bring that in, you know, 1 bucket at a time. I put it in the tractor bucket, put it in a wheelbarrow, bring it over, stack it. You know, I got 1 more cord like that, so, and then go to the firewood baskets for the rest of the wood. So I'm gonna just set up a time lapse, and well, nobody gives a shit about that. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, well, that took me about an hour. I was only a few minutes on time lapse, but about an hour, I'd say. I didn't time myself, but let's call it an hour to cut. You saw me bring the logs over. Now I cut those trees pushing a year ago, last winter sometime. It was maybe in December. I'm filming today. It's late October. So say 10 months ago or so, I cut those trees. I stacked them in a pile. I didn't cover them. So they've been sat out there pushing a year. And a lot of them were standing dead. They were in the pasture where our animals are. And they like to, in the wintertime, when they don't have a lot to eat on the ground, they like to chew the bark. So they end up killing a lot of the trees. So some of them were standing dead for more than a year. I mean, it took me a while to get them all down. So let's say they're standing dead for a year. They've been sat in a pile for a year. I'm splitting them in October, and I'll probably burn them in, you know, February, late January, February, something like that. So they should be fine. But anyway, let's say an hour. I was doing some math in my head, because you got a lot of space in your head when you're splitting wood if you're not listening to music. But I was doing some math. If it takes me an hour to do one basket, here, let me show you this. This is what I got done in an hour, from log length to full basket. So that's my 6th one. I got 2 more. So if it takes an hour to do a 1/3 of a cord, it's 3 hours a cord. If I was out to buy that, around here it's $2.50 a cord. So say 85 bucks an hour, $83 an hour to cut and split wood. I mean, by burning 4 cords of wood, I'll save anywhere between, depending on how much propane costs, because it fluctuates, but I buy it pretty right, between $1,500 and $2,000 a winter. By burning 4 cords a year. So let's say 2,000, so it's $500 a cord I get that I could buy for $2.50, but of course I don't pay anything for it except for fuel and time. So I always tell people, the point I'm trying to make is I always tell people, my wife and I go away to Jamaica every March, and we have been for years and years and years. This March will be like I think it's our 15th time to Jamaica. Clearly we love it there, and we like going that time of year. The prices are still high. Prices go down in mid-April, right after the teachers and the kids' vacation. They go down. So mid-April they go down, but we like to go in March because, you know, April I like to be around here in Connecticut. It's beautiful. It's spring is springing. It's getting warmer. The snow's pretty much over. It's a great time to be home here. January, February, March kind of suck in New England. So, you know, we get through January. The last few years we haven't gotten snow really till February or even March. So we get through January. It's cold. We burn wood. We kind of stay in house, and you know, I always have a winter project in the shop. I got a wood stove in the shop, and you know, last winter I was working on that little bike, and I'm going to finish that up this year. And I always have a woodworking project. So, and my barn is insulated, the shop's insulated, and the wood stove keeps it pretty warm. So I stay busy January. February, maybe it starts to snow a little. You know, you're plowing. So I plow my driveway, my sister's driveway, sometimes my neighbor, and my business. So I probably save, by plowing myself, I probably save another, I don't know, $2,000-3,000 a winter by plowing myself. Let's say I save $2,000 by cutting all this wood. I mean, that's $5,000, you know, that, you know, it doesn't cost us half that. It costs us about half of that to go to Jamaica. So people say, oh, you're so lucky you get to go to Jamaica every year. Yeah, here I am in October paying for it. I mean, it's a priority for us, you know. It's an item in our budget. We every month in our monthly budget, we take a certain amount of money and it goes into a separate account. I just transfer it over and it goes into a separate account that's labeled travel or vacations, I think it's labeled. And whatever traveling we do comes out of that fund. So if I had to take that money and put it into propane or plowing, it wouldn't be able to go into travel. So I do this work that's not always so fun. It's not fun getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go out to plow snow. You know, it's freezing, it's cold. And then, you know, especially those winters where we get a storm a week or 2 storms in a week, it just gets relentless. You know, you just plowed it the other day, you're doing it again. So, but I try to we keep our eye on the prize, which is that week in Jamaica. So, you know, you get through January, you get through February, and then, you know, we go in March. If it snows in March, I have someone that fills in for me with the plow truck. You know, we have someone that watches the house. They don't burn wood. We just buy propane that week, whatever. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. You know, that's why I still do this. You know, a lot of people get to my age. I'm 53 as I sit here. I've had a knee replacement, you know. The last, you know, one of the last videos where I was splitting wood for 4 hours, I mean, that took me, I mean, if we're being serious, that took me a solid week to recover from. I can't drink to excess anymore at my age, and I can't split wood to excess anymore at my age. I pretty much don't drink anymore at all, barely. I mean, I have a beer now and then with a meal, but that's about it. So yeah, but I enjoy splitting wood. I don't enjoy going to a gym. I enjoy being out here. It's beautiful. I mean, today there's not a cloud in the sky. The trees are amazing. You know, they're just past peak color. I cleaned up some leaves yesterday and the lawn's covered again. But I mean, look at this tree over here. Look at this over here. Look at that. I mean, this is my yard. Look at it. I mean, it's just amazing. Here's my next load of logs to cut. You can see over here that they really started to lose their leaves. I don't know which trees lose their leaves first. I think maples. I don't know. But yeah, it's just beautiful here right now. It's a beautiful time of the year to live in New England. So yeah, I'd rather be out here doing this than in a gym. So, all right, so I'm going to touch up my saw. It wasn't cutting as well as it should. That saw's a beast. 93cc. It's a steel 441 with a 24-inch bar on it. That thing should be cutting through those logs like nothing. I shouldn't have to work at all. I should let the saw do all the work. So anyway, I'm going to touch that up, fill it with fuel, and then I'm going to cut that next bunch of logs, and then I'll move this basket and bring another one in. So I'll bring you back when we're doing something fun. And now you know why I'm going to play reggae music on this one. Tote I got here. So I got 6 filled, 2 more to go. Let me go get the grinder. Take a ride in the firewood basket. Seems like I ran out of fuel. Alright, that's another full load. So that's 7. 3, 6, 7. One more to go. Alright, let's see. So I've got 7 crates full. That's 2 1/3 cords. The old stuff from last year is probably, let's call it 3/4. So I'm just over 3. That's probably 3/4. So that's, I got 4 cord right now. And I got one more basket to fill, so I'm gonna try. I've tried to get some more, but haven't heard anything back. So I think everybody wants them this time of year. So whatever, I'll find some. But I'm gonna take you over to the pile of logs I got, and I'll see what's left. I definitely want to get all this split this fall. And then the stuff I got down at the building lot, which is 10, 12, 15 cord, I don't know how to tell them. I'll let that sit all winter just like I did these. But let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, it's 10 feet by 10 feet. That's 100 by 3 feet. It's 300. That's better than 2/4 wood. 2.5 cord. So I'll get these. A couple of big suckers there. Jeez. I'll get these split this fall. So 2 more cord would be 6 more baskets. Boy, if I could score another 8 or 9 baskets, that'd be sweet. So, all right, we'll see. Anyway, good day's work. It's only lunchtime. Jen made me a steak, I hear. So, steak for lunch. Life is good. So anyway, you know what I like to say? Do what you dig. Dig what you do. Life will be good. See you next time.
Inside the bar today we got red stripe, rum punch, rum and coke, rum and ting, rum ginger beer, rum and everything.
Rum and beer? Rum and red stripe?
Ginger beer.